You would have noticed that some celebrities begin to look completely different after some time. That happens because of the plastic surgeries they go through. You remember how much Michael Jackson changed suddenly? Plastic surgery is the answer.
All the lights, and because I had pimples really badly, I would just go to the bedroom and cry, and it was just difficult and to face the public.
Father would tease you about your pimples?
He would tell me I'm ugly.
Some famous celebrities went through plastic surgery and became unrecognizable. Let's find out who are these celebrities and how plastic surgeries made them unrecognizable. To begin with, there is Hang Myoku. Hang Myoku's story will break your heart because it shows how drugs can destroy you. She was famous for being beautiful and making much money as a model and singer. However, when she was 28, she became obsessed with having perfect skin and began to get plastic surgery. She went to Japan just to get more surgeries. Over time, her need to look perfect got so strong that doctors stopped operating on her. She looked so different when she got back to Korea that not even her parents recognized her. She first went to see a therapist, but she stopped going after a while and started looking for a surgeon who would continue the treatments. There was someone she could get silicone shots from, and they even let her do it herself. As soon as she ran out of medicine, she started putting cooking oil on her face. It caused a lot of swelling, scars that won't go away, and ugliness. People cared about her and gave her money to help. Even though she had 10 surgeries, not much could be fixed. Miyu is now in her 60s and lives on state assistance. She works in a used goods store. Her main wish was to get her old face back. Was painful because it showed how far her addiction had taken her. 2. Raji Narina Singh, the US woman. Raji Narina Singh is an actress, singer, writer, reality TV star, and a strong voice for the LGBTQ+ community. Most people first saw her on the show Botched, where she talked about how hard it was to get harmful things off her face, breasts, and hips.
I felt like a monster, I really did. A sideshow circus clown.
Raji wanted to change her looks to be more feminine as part of her shift in 2005. There is a trans community in Miami called The Duchess, and she helped her get cheap filler shots. The bad news is that the shots were not medical-grade silicone like Raji thought they were. Instead, they were a dangerous mix of things like concrete, tire sealant, and glue. Her body didn't like it, and she got painful lumps and swells.
If you really want to truly live as a woman, you need to do some sort of body and facial reconstruction. That's when I made the choice to go get injections done.
My message to anyone that would consider doing what I did is not to do it. Don't do it. Because you could die from it, or you could end up like me.
On number 3, we have Neven Sanovic. Neven Sanovic is a 45-year-old star stylist from Croatia who is famous for getting plastic surgery and being on reality TV shows. Recently, he talked about a strange and painful side effect of his most recent surgery, having an erection all the time. Yes, you heard that right. Because it was cheaper, Neven went to Iran for his 3rd nose job. Strange things happened though, and he had to rush back to Belgrade. He had an allergic reaction to the anesthesia, which led to priapism, a rare condition that means he can't get or keep an erection. Not only does it hurt, but it can also be dangerous if not fixed right away. But Neven isn't going to let this stop him. He clarifies that he has not yet finished having plastic surgery. He is already thinking about his next surgery because he wants to have the right look and become famous all over the world.
Very upset how I look at that time. In 1992, the people started to put the silicone in the lips. It was really new in the world everywhere. And I had, from the childhood, I had a little scar on my lid, and I want to fix this. I thought that silicone gonna fix it.
Cardi B is known for both her music and her personality, which are both very strong. Being honest about things, like her facial surgery, is something that makes her stand out. In an Instagram Live, she talked about how she had surgery not long ago to get rid of biopolymer butt implants. She bought them years ago when she was a stripper for only $800 from someone who worked out of their basement.
I'm gonna keep it 1,000 with y'all. In January, right after I shot Like What, I went and got surgery. I got some more butt injections removed.
She feels bad about what she did now and tells other people not to do the same thing because it's dangerous. People have been sickened by the stuff, and in one terrible case, it even killed someone. However, Cardi doesn't mind getting beauty surgery. She said she had surgery to change her nose because she didn't like her dad's. Her message is clear. It's okay to change things if they make you feel better, but always do it safely and with a real professional. 5. Donatella Versace. It's hard to believe that Donatella Versace is in her late 60s. She is the famous Italian fashion designer and sister of Gianni Versace. Many people think she's had plastic surgery because her skin is so smooth and there aren't many wrinkles to be seen. There are some hints, but we won't know for sure until Donatella says so herself. It looks like she got fillers or implants because her nose is thinner and more defined. Her eyes look lifted, her cheeks are fuller, and the shape of her lips has changed. It was taken of her in 2014, and her face looked shiny and tight. Cosmetic surgeon Mark Norfolk said that this was probably because of a lot of Botox use. He said Botox can make you look stretched out and shiny and get rid of lines, especially on your face. From the way Donatella looks, it seems likely that she has had some work done on her looks. How can we forget the world's beloved Michael Jackson? Many people noticed how Michael Jackson's looks changed over the years. Plastic surgery was a big part of that. Photographs of him when he was younger and those taken before he died in 2009 show a dramatic change. Reports like the Daily Mail say Michael had a lot of surgeries. Some of them were to fix surgeries that didn't go well originally. It all started when he wanted to fix his nose. His nerves were so bad that he asked his sister, LaToya, to have the surgery first to see how it went. Being satisfied with the outcome, he had his own done in 1979. Starting his long journey of change. Dr. E.A. Gorbis, who specializes in body image problems, believes Michael may have had as many as 100 surgeries. Dr. Wallace Goodstein, who worked with his doctors in the 1990s, talked about surgeries like nose jobs, cheek implants, work on the eyelids, and even pigtail implants. In some visits, Michael had 12 surgeries done at once. 7. Heidi Montag, Laguna Beach star. Heidi Montag found out the hard way that free doesn't always mean good. She was offered free plastic surgery worth a lot of money one time. She did it because it sounded fun, but the truth was hard. She ended up having 10 treatments in one day, which added up to a very long 16-hour surgery. Heidi had lots of plastic surgery when she was only 23. She had a brow lift, Botox, liposuction, and more. Healing took a long time and hurt a lot. The drugs she was given were also way too many, which made things worse. She says she feels bad about what she did nowadays. She sees now that she didn't need all that work done after all. She believes if you're feeling insecure and want to get plastic surgery, talk to pros and people who care about you. Surgery isn't bad, but not many people talk about how hard it is to heal. 8. Simon Cowell. The famous TV host and music executive Simon Cowell has changed a lot about how he looks over the years. He is best known for his work on The X Factor and Got Talent. He told everyone in 2023 that he had facial surgery. He said that his attempt to look younger went a little too far and made him look like a character from a scary movie. Even his young son Eric was upset by the big change. He had trouble recognizing his dad. Simon changed things after seeing how badly it was making him and his family feel. After getting some of the fillers taken out, he now just gets regular facials and doesn't do any big cosmetic work. He's also changed how he lives. He eats better, drinks more water, and focuses on feeling good instead of just looking good. 9. Katie Price. One of the most famous models and TV hosts in England, Katie Price, is very honest about having plastic surgery. Katie is one of the few famous people who doesn't hide the changes she's made over the years. During her early days as a model, she had a natural look, But when she turned 30, things changed. That's when she decided to start changing how she looked. In 1999, she had surgery to change her nose shape and went from a 32B bust to a 32DD bust. By 2006, she had already changed a lot, and by 2011, she was fully comfortable with her plastic look. She wanted bigger lips and a smoother, more shiny face in 2016. In 2018, she had changed so much about how she looked that at the National Television Awards, she was hard to spot. She has had breast surgery almost every year since 2019. Each implant weighs about 4.4 pounds. Some doctors are worried about Katie's health, but she doesn't feel bad about being herself. On number 10, we have Jackie Stallone. Jackie Stallone talked about the surgeries she wished she hadn't had. She said that some of them made her look like a chipmunk with a mouth full of walnuts. She also talked about a recent health scare, a heart attack, and how hard the past year has been in a very emotional conversation. Both of her children, her daughter Toni and her grandson Sage, died in her home. Did you know these celebrities have gone through such devastating surgeries? What is your take on it? Tell us in the comment section below. If you enjoyed watching the video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel.